Hello. So here we are messaging, okay? We're posting, we're messaging people about the business and about product. So with messaging, your messenger app is going to be huge. So if you don't have it downloaded, I'm sure you all do, but if you're coming from Instagram, you don't really use Facebook too much, get the messenger. It's going to help your business a lot. Actually, it's going to be majority of your business. So when we're messaging about multiple things. It could be about a post that you posted of product or the business. It could be a host post that was put up for you, or you're messaging about a host post to get put up. Following up, which I'm going to go over as well, because following up is majority of your business. Like, that's what's going to make you your sales, okay? So get a pen and paper, because here we go. We're going into messaging, guys. So with messaging, you are either jumping into somebody's inbox to tell them, like, hey, this is the job opportunity I have, and this is the product that I have. I've got messages for that. Obviously, like I've always said, change them up to sound like you. You don't want to just be repetitive of what I'm doing, unless it does sound like you, unless you're comfortable at this point in time in using that. Go right ahead. Eventually, I know everyone gets a hold of the business so much and catches the vision of it, that they end up changing it for their likings, okay? So when you're messaging, you're not going to just copy and paste them, okay? There's a Boards app for everything. That's why I had you download it. It's where all your messages are going to be about the product. Before and afters are on there. If you have a distributor that you're training or you're trying to recruit, whatever. I guess I really don't like the word recruit, but start up, because I don't want just anybody on the team, guys. You want to make sure that you're messaging people about the business who it's going to make sense for, and it's going to make sense for you, because here we are. I want to be successful. I'm going on a journey, and I want to surround myself by people who want to be just as successful as I want to be, and want to be on a journey themselves to get there. So I don't want anybody who's just like, yeah, maybe I'll make money, maybe I won't. No, I really want you to try to make money for yourself. If you're not going to try, then what's the point in starting? There's no point in starting. So if you're here, you're ready to try. You're ready to push for yourself and do more. So let's do it. So you're messaging about job opportunities too, being intentional with it. Set a time aside for yourself to get your messaging done. If you're going to be on the work Zooms, we do that in the morning and at night. There will always be at least 10 minutes or so to message your potential customers or potential distributors, okay? Now, I will tell you, as you go and you get higher and higher in the ranks, your messaging is going to get more and more. Why? Because you have more ground to reach. At this point, you're probably working from home like me now, and this is your main job. So if there's an uncapped income, y'all, like, why wouldn't you just message your little heart out each day to get as many potential customers and distributors as you can? And if you're like me, I always like to win. I don't like to lose. I want to be number one. I will not fight anybody for that spot, but I will push as hard as I can to get to it, okay? So when messaging, I told you I go from squirrel moments. So when you're messaging about product, there is a Boards part for that. But you're literally going to keep it simple. Like when they say KISS, keep it simple, sweetie, or keep it simple, stupid. I don't like to say stupid because I want it to be positive. So like, keep it simple, sweetie. Literally, the least amount possible that you could say about the product is the best, okay? Hey, Santa, will you sing quietly? She's painting nails on her iPad. Sorry, I might have to move this closer. If you can hear, I'm really sorry. So anyway, I'm really close to the camera. So now you also forget where I was going with that. But you want to keep it as simple as possible. So what I'm sending you is like the simplistic version of it. I've got 3 different things that I choose from. That you can choose from, just because sometimes I'm messaging so many people a day. I don't want it to block my messaging. The Boards app helps to keep that from happening, because Facebook just tracks copying and pasting. But sometimes if they see a message literally sounds the same as another message, and you've sent, like, don't judge me, like 150 of them, they're going to block you, okay? And when you're just starting out, they don't understand that you're sending a bunch of messages. It's like kind of like a muscle. You've got to work it, train it, whatever. So your Facebook thinks like it's a scam, that's somebody's taken over your Facebook, because you don't send that many messages out usually. So you may get blocked if you do a lot at once. So kind of work it and work your way up to it. And I know a lot of times too, when you're just starting out, you're also really busy. So you don't get the chance to actually like mass message people, okay? Don't put people in groups either, okay? You're messaging them single, by themselves. No other person is in that message, okay? Because you don't want it to come off that salesy. I promise you that will not be great for your business, all right? So you're going to keep it simple. You're going to follow the messages in the boards app that I give you. Obviously, you can change them up to sound like you. Please do if you'd like. But that's basically what you're going to do for product and for business, because I'm going to send you a business one as well that walks you through. This is the information. This is how much it is. This is why it costs. If they have any questions, like if they have objections, that's great. If they have objections about anything in the business, there's also a category for that. Obviously, you don't always, like sometimes it's different. It's not what we have in there. So if it is, screenshot it to me and send it to me. But if you're not feeling comfortable with it, please screenshot it. I'm going to turn it up for you. Do you want the volume up?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I know you can't hear. Maybe you should go sit on the couch. How about you? Oops, get down and sit on the couch. Hey. Well, if you can't hear it, I'm going to be talking. That's why.
Why not?
This is what you do when you have kids and you run a business from home. We're not going anywhere, homie. Trust me. Oh, shoot. Sorry, you went the wrong way with it. Okay.
I hear it.
Oh, crap. I turned it off. Sorry, guys. Girl. No, Thank you. That's not nice. I will take this away. Nope. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume up. I don't know where the volume went, Sienna, or where the sound went. Girl, I don't have time for this right now. How's everybody's day? I hope you're doing well. Giving you a break for just a minute to get your notes together, maybe rewind a little bit and skip over this part. I don't know. Bro, I don't know where the sound went, honestly. Crap. Did I turn it off on here?
A button right there.
Where? Baby, I know where the button is.
See?
Okay, there you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Sienna, hey, listen, how about you go sit on the couch, please? Sienna. 1. Hey, thank you so much. Okay, so, I honestly don't know where I was. So, with distributors too, you're going to use that. It's going to tell you, I think I was talking about how like, it's got pricing and everything on there for you, okay? Obviously, like I said, change it up to how you like, but this is literally the simplest way to say things, to talk about your business, to talk about your products, all of that, okay? And just kind of follow the guidelines of it, so that way you can at least still mention everything that's in it, but you can say it in your own way, right? So that's messaging. Don't you love when you lose your train of thought? So yeah, that's pretty much messaging. Literally, like everything is on your boards app, but you're going to, this is another thing I want to say, you're going to screenshot me every conversation that you're having. Okay. So if they ask you a question say you've been training for a week. All right, you've sent me all the messages. People are messaging you. We've covered pretty much all the ground. You're getting the hang of the boards app, okay? So you don't really think you need me as much because, like I said, within the first week, I'm going to be training you. But after that, I want you to become as independent for me as possible, as quickly as possible, okay? So after a week, say, you're like, I'm ready to start doing things on my own. I don't think I need help. But you get a question you don't know of, like an objection or something, and you can't remember where it is on the boards app, or, you don't think it's on there, you aren't seeing it. Please message me. You will never bother me. But I would hate for you to feel like you couldn't come to me for anything and then answer something and then feel like you lost a sale or a distributor because of it. Not everything I'm going to say is going to resonate with everybody. Not every product's for everyone. The business isn't for everyone. Everyone has different passions. They already got a good routine, or they work for another company that already sells health and wellness, whatever it may be. It's not for everybody, okay? So you're going to get some no's, and you're going to get some people who aren't always the nicest when it comes to messaging. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I had to grow some balls and deal with it, because messaging was really hard for me, because I was to the point where I thought, like, okay, I'm bothering them. I don't want to bother them. I would hate for them to feel or to get mad at me for jumping in there on their personal page and their personal inbox. Like, they didn't come to me for anything. Listen, they're your friend, okay? I've had to come to terms with all of this. I've read a lot of network marketing books at this point in time. It shows you perspective, okay? They're your friend on there. They're a free game to message. All right, they're on your page. If they're truly somebody who wants to support you, they will support you. If they don't, they will tell you they don't. They will either say it in a nice way or they'll come at you sideways. When they come at you sideways, when you get a no like that, just leave it at that, okay? Message them back. I always say, thank you so much for getting back to me. Or I say, no problem. Thank you so much for getting back to me. That's it. That's what I leave it at. When I have somebody who's at least approachable, because obviously I don't want to deal with the person that's rude and mean. A lot of the times when they're rude and mean, they're also trying to downgrade what you're doing. They will say the worst things about network marketing to make you feel a certain way, which is a whole nother video. But 9 times out of 10, if they're dogging what you're doing, A, they are jealous of what you got going on, or B, they started, and majority of the time, B is what it is. They started a network marketing company. They worked in it for 5 seconds and then quit because they didn't get instant gratification. What I'm telling you, when you start a business, you have to show up and work your business, or you will not make money. That is not just with network marketing. That's with having a freaking business in your small town, in your hometown, in a city, wherever you start your own business. Like, if you're not showing up to work, or can people come in and buy things? No, they can't. So show up to work. They came in for 5 seconds and then they want to jump on your social media and be like, oh, that MLM, that's some BS. It doesn't actually work. You don't make any money. Some people are like, oh, you pay for more products and you make money. Bro, did you show up? Because you get product rewards when you show up. And guess what those product rewards do? They get you certain stuff at a discounted price, and you're literally saving more than half. I just ordered 2 coffees and 2 teas, and I'm pretty sure like the total with shipping was like $80-some. Mind you, it's $79 for 2 bags. So if you're actually working the business and you're paying for your product, there's a problem. You should be making enough to pay for your product, okay? In the beginning, obviously, that's hard to do. We have samples that you can purchase. Actually, you're not purchasing, sorry. There's 7 free samples when you start. You can order 1 for yourself to try and then sell the rest if you want. You have free game. You could order all 7 for yourself and say, screw selling them. Because you can always purchase more samples. In the beginning, though, they're free. There's free Sleepy Tea and there's free Skinny Brew, okay? And so you shouldn't be paying for your product if you are working your business, which is all about messaging, okay? Messaging is asking. Posting is not. So if you feel like just because you're posting, you're going to get somewhere with your business is going to thrive. You will sign people, okay? Trust me. Eventually, somebody's going to see your post and be like, I've seen it enough. Sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. Or they just see it one day and decide, yay, let's go. Like, I've had all of the above. I've had people who I've been talking to for 5 months about it. I've had people that I talked to last year about it, and they were not interested, but they came back to me and said, yes, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. It's never a no forever, okay? Even people that block you can unblock you and come back to it. I've seen it happen. So it is not a no forever. You are always planting seeds by messaging. And then showing up to work your business, following up with them, that is watching it grow. Okay, you're watering it. You're watching that whole thing grow. okay? Whether it grows to bloom or it grows to die. If it just dies and they never message you, that's fine. But you never know. If you stick with your business and you work hard, 5 years down the road, Sally Mae may show up and be like, hey, I know I talked to you back in 2020. However, I'm ready to get started now in 2025. I forget how many years I said. But seriously, it is never a no forever. There is so many people in the world, and I have so many people like, well, there's too many distributors already. Do you know how big this world is? Our distributors include everyone in the world, okay? We are a global company. You can sell to people in Europe. You can sell to people in Australia. You can sell to people in Canada. Like, I think the only place we don't have anything, there's a few that we don't have every country, obviously. I'm not going to say that. But Africa, we have a lot of people from Africa who work with the business. So they're really trying to push it over there so that way they can help their family and friends. Okay? We are super global. So there's so many people in this company because they're from overseas too. This company's amazing. So there's always room for growth. There's never a point where they're going to be like, hey, we have too many distributors. There's not a lot of people to sell to. Like, how many people are in this world? So continue to grow your network so you have people to message, okay? So you have people to talk to about the business and about the product. I think I pretty much touched on everything. I'm going to do a video of following up because I'm telling you right now, everyone gets busy. You get busy. There's times where you forget stuff. I literally have to have things sitting right, like my desk is literally like, here's my kitchen. Like, don't judge my dirty dishes because I haven't done dishes yet. Mother's Day was yesterday. I did nothing. Okay? I did nothing because I'm a mother. And well, even if you're not a mother, you can do nothing on some days. Please always take a Sabbath. Take care of yourself. Don't work your business 24/7, okay? Take some time for yourself. Oh, I was going to go over that too. But anyway, Mother's Day was yesterday and we cooked, but I didn't clean anything. So that was supposed to be today. And then I decided I'm going to make videos today. So we'll get to it. Oh gosh, where was I going? What did I want to mention to you guys? Setting aside time for your messaging. Okay, so if you feel like you're on your phone 24/7, this is a problem. Like, check your scrolling. If you feel like, I want you to think, honestly, I tell people, if you have time to scroll, then you have time to message people. If you are, and obviously, like, live your life, whatever, but if you're somebody who's like, I'm struggling with signing people, my first question is going to be, how many messages are you getting sent out a day, in general? Some people don't count, but they think they send more than they do. So when you're going through your messenger, look at the date on the side, okay? It'll say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Scroll. And if you're scrolling for a good, 30 seconds, minute, you're sending at least 100 messages or more, which is where you should be at with your business, okay? And that's in 30 minutes to an hour of working your business, all right? If you're not spending a good 30 seconds scrolling, you're probably not messaging enough. And I mean, do it in your time and do it when you can, but you should be aiming to message, like, set an allotted amount of time out. So like, since I'm so far in my business, I do the work Zoom in the morning at 9:30, and that's a half an hour. And then I do the journaling Zoom at 10. Okay. Then I usually sit down and I message for another half an hour. And then I'll do lunch. That's when my son usually gets up again and I feed him. He'll usually go back to sleep. If not, I put him back in his swing and I come back over here and I do my devotions. Okay. I haven't answered anyone back yet at this point. No one's gotten them unless you're on my team and you need me. I have my phone in my hand for you guys specifically. I don't have my phone in my hand to message, just anybody all day. So then I come back and do my devotions. I get my day set out because I usually start my day around 9:30 anyway. I am not a morning person, so count me out of waking up at 6 a.m. to get stuff done. I work out at night, okay, because I'm a night owl. So like 9:30 is when, and I'm up usually with my son anyway, so I'm not usually like just sleeping or staying up till 2 a.m., whatever. I'm up feeding a newborn, going back to sleep, getting up, feeding a newborn, changing him, whatever. I'm not pumping anymore. Thank goodness. That's a full-time job. But just set time aside for yourself so you can be intentional and focus solely on that. Okay? Like whatever you're doing in life, if you are hanging out with your kiddos, if you're making a video, if you're trying to talk to a customer, like you need to make sure that you're invested in that time and you're not focused on anything else, because you will get sidetracked and you'll lose that hype, that vision that you're having of wanting to get that stuff done. So I usually set aside like 10 minutes to send out messages. I take that full 10 minutes and I send out messages, and I probably in 10 minutes I can get out 75 messages now, just because I'm so used to my boards app. And also I pick a time to do distributors, and I give myself 20 minutes because I like to go through people's pages and see who they are, if they have a family, whatever, all of that. And I like to make sure that they seem like a very nice person. And then I'll message them about the business. So I take a little longer for that, and I set a different amount of time up during the day to do that one. So give yourself time to work, because it is a business. You have to work it. And I know that you may work a full-time job as well. That's why I'm saying 30 minutes to an hour in one day is going to change your business like crazy. I'm not kidding. You will find yourself getting so much done. And then usually you'll catch the vision or the bug, and then you're like, I'm ready for more, I'm ready for more. So you'll work it a little bit more, add a little more time into your day. I used to do 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night. I would work my other job, and between that time I would show up for the work Zooms. Even if I had to be at my other job, if I didn't have a client because I was a hairdresser, I would get onto the work Zooms or whatever. If not, I would go follow the task list that we had too. So that's a good way to get messages out as well. So that's messaging. All right. I'm pretty sure I touched on everything to do with messaging, but get it out of your mind that you're bothering people. Don't be scared. Just do it, because you will, and I promise you will have people tell you like, thank you so much for messaging me. I wouldn't have known about this opportunity, or I wouldn't have known about this product. And some people are as realistic as the next. They're like, listen, I know that some things aren't meant for everybody, but this is something I want to try. Okay. And I always say that. I always say, I talk about the product, whatever. If people are so objective against it, I want to be like, why did you message me to begin with, or comment? But I don't say that. I usually say, you never know until you try. And obviously not everything is for everybody. But if it's something that you want to work towards, why wouldn't you try things to get you there? Because why wouldn't you? If you're the same with the business opportunity, you want to make money. This is one stream of income that you can make for yourself and for your family that can be from your hand. It's an amazing thing. I'm so sad I didn't do it beforehand, because I love this business. I love what I do. I love jumping on here and teaching you guys. I love having conversations with you guys in general. So this is something that I'm passionate about. So you'll get the best of me every day that I can give you. I promise you that. Okay? So if you have any questions about messaging, please message me. We'll chat about it, and then we can move on to the next, guys.